Hey, what's up, guys? I kind of was busy today, so instead of playing, I just decided to make a short deck guide on Ashe Sejuani. So, gonna explain my card choices, some other cards you can play in this deck. I do think this is the optimal version tech for the mirror. You can maybe change cards like Elixir of Iron, but I think this is pretty good. So we got Triple Brittle Steel, uh, super good, levels up Ashe. It's good against Ezreal. It also combos with your Glory Seeker, so she doesn't die when she challenges the unit, which is super good. Yeah, solid card all around. Elixir of Iron as a one of could be used to save. It's just a cheap spell that can save your Ashe or anything important that you might have. Alright, Triple Omen Hawk, staple for your card, enough said. Sentry. Sentry, super useful. Cycles himself out. Great chump blocker all around. Yeah, super good for all your card. Uh, Archer, it's good on. Okay, Archer in this deck is better than in most decks because he synergizes with Ashe, so you could use him on offense. For also Culling Strike, and you could use him on defense as you would normally. So yeah, Archer's way better in this deck than normal. Glory Seeker also better because, as I said, you could Brittle Steel, you could Elixir of Iron her, so she doesn't die when she challenges the unit. Getting into like Ezreal, I guess. If they get greedy and play Ezreal, usually they won't, but if they do, it's good. Hard counters into Braum, but I guess Braum isn't played anymore, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, Trapper. Trapper is, I mean, everyone knows this card's pretty insane. Getting you a 1 mana 5/5. It combos with Assessor. You could search it with Beard. Usually you don't want to do that, but I mean, yeah, it's an overall solid card. Always 3 of in every Ashe Sejuani deck. Maybe even some other for all your decks. Super good. Culling Strike combos with Frostbite super well. This is probably the best deck for Culling Strike. I mean, even if they counterplay it, you have a Harsh Winds, you have Brittle Steel, set their attack low again. Really good. And it counters Ezreal. Ashe is, I mean, she's the whole reason this deck is like super good. Or she's not the sole reason, but she's one of the reasons. I don't know, turns out making the opponent not able to block at all. Like, I've had games where I'm winning entirely, and then they just have double Harsh Winds, and then attack, and then 5 of my board is unable to block. It's insane. Actually insane. Bjerg, yeah, pretty good. Oh, also, I like to add, your board is often filled with 5+ attack units, so yeah, it doesn't take much to set the Nexus from 20 to 0 real quick. Bjerg searches Ashe, searches Hearthguard, searches other stuff after Hearthguard buffs it. You don't need Bjerg in this deck, but I think he's a good addition. You could replace him with some other stuff that we'll get to later. So yeah, next card, Trifarian Assessor, absolutely carries this deck. This deck's insane. You can draw like 3+ cards normally. Like on a bad Assessor you'll get 1 or 2, but usually you could draw 3+, and it overall insane card. Probably the best card in the whole deck. Hearthguard, I like Hearthguard. I used to run Kato in my Ashe Sedge deck, but Hearthguard is just play him on curve, and then your whole deck's buff. It makes Assessor draw a card off of yourself, because she's 5 attack. If you play double Hearthguard, you get like pretty much almost everything. Or probably, yeah, everything but Omen Hawk, 5+ attack. So yeah, combos with Assessor, buffs all your deck, really good. Harsh Winds, gives synergy with Ashe, so you can use it on offense and defense. Frostbite cards are in general better. Reckoning, again, probably use this when you have multiple 5 attack units, but yeah, solid card. Very solid. Because you could frostbite your enemies that have 5+ power as well, and combo with targeting. Sejuani, another frostbite champion. Not like I've leveled her once in this deck and then I just won, but or did I lose that game? I don't know, but you're often not gonna level her. Use her for the frostbite and for her play effect. It's overall just a really solid play effect in this deck. Ferran, this is just her finisher. It's really good in the mirror because, like in the mirror, if your opponent doesn't have Ferran and you do, you win. Like it's over. Like you have a finisher, they don't have a finisher, unless they like draw insane like Ashe, and then they double harsh winds your board or something. Yeah. All right, let's get see some tech options. I have seen Legion Drummer. I don't think she's that good, but it combos with Glory Seeker, so I don't know. I don't think she's that good though. If you want to put her in there, go ahead. There is a version with Reckless Trifarian. It's a more aggro deck that can't block. He's another 3-drop. You could probably replace like the Bjergs and have another 5 attack unit if you don't just want to have the Bjerg as a searcher. I personally don't like him because Bjerg could also block, and being able to block in this, especially in this meta, is pretty huge. So yeah, Kato. You know, I actually kind of like Kato. I might put him back in, but he actually just wasn't doing enough. But he does work. You could run Hearthguard and Kato and like again kick the Bjergs probably. You could kick maybe a Sentry or 2. I don't know. You could kick an Elixir, the Elixir of Iron. You don't even need Reckoning in the deck, but it just auto wins some matchups, so it's really good to have. Yeah, Kato's solid card to put in. He just gives overwhelm to big units that can often get chump blocked, and I don't know, we need the game that way. I think that's pretty much it. Most of the decks you'll see are pretty standard, so there's not a lot of tech cards. Ignore the card just put in, that was a mistake. I'm just gonna discard this. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. See you.